Hey guys, Noel here, and it is Wednesday, and while we've got a little bit of free time on our hands, so that it would be fun to do a video game review for the video game section of the YouTube channel. And what we will be doing is reviewing one of my all-time favorite wrestling games of the 16-bit era that features my favorite professional wrestler of all time, Hulk Hogan, and we will be reviewing the Royal Rumble for the Sega Genesis. Its Super Nintendo counterpart did not have Hulk Hogan. He was replaced by Mr. Perfect and the Nature Boy Ric Flair, but I always thought that the Sega Genesis version was preferable because I preferred the Sega Genesis to the Super Nintendo, and this version has my favorite professional wrestler in it. So, this game is made by the Flying Edge branch of Acclaim, the same group that brought us Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge, if memory serves me correctly. This game is great to be played when listening to the WrestleMania soundtrack. But actually, I even more recommend listening to the original soundtrack of this game when music plays, because you can get cool 16-bit versions of wrestlers' music. During the actual matches, though, there is no music. You just hear the crowd going, and you see Bobby Heenan and Vince McMahon shaking their fingers at each other in the background. So without further ado, let's have some 16-bit fun and play the Royal Rumble on the Sega Genesis Model 2, going through RGB SCART on our JVC monitor. Let's get to it. So here we see our roster of characters here. And we have our options here. We can do one-on-one, tag team, triple tag team, or Royal Rumble. Now, if we do one-on-one, we can get a tournament mode happening here where you can win the WWF Heavyweight title. But for the purposes of this review, since this is the Royal Rumble, let's preview this game by doing the Royal Rumble. We'll put the difficulty down to 3, and I will show you the characters you can choose here, like the Macho Man Randy Savage, Bret the Hitman Hart, the Immortal Hulk Hogan, the Undertaker, the Hawaiian Superman Crush, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the Narcissist Lex Luger, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, the Model Rick Martel, the Voodoo Doctor Papa Shango, Razor Ramon, IRS from Syracuse, New York. And that'll do it. So for the purposes of this review, we'll be my favorite wrestler, the one and only Immortal Hulk Hogan. So we'll hover over his character to let the music play. And now we'll see that Hulk Hogan takes on all comers in Royal Rumble madness. So let's see how crazy things get in this Royal Rumble match. And we're going to be fighting Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan's rival for being the top star of the WWF New Generation. And with this game, you have a grapple system. So basically, your Y button, if you're using a 6-button controller, is your grapple. And then you can run, punch, kick, eye gouge, and choke, depending on what buttons you decide to push. And when you are grappling, you have to basically hit the grapple button and a button on the controller rapidly, and that will have you do different types of moves. In the Royal Rumble, it is important for you to throw your opponents a lot, and you have to basically beat them up to the point where you doing a throw move will get them out of the ring. So now we see Hulk fighting his NWO buddy, Razor Ramon. I actually got into this game during the NWO storyline because WCW got so popular and there were so many wrestlers from WCW in this game that I was really interested in checking this game out, because guys like Crush were in the NWO, Hulk Hogan was clearly in the NWO, Razor Ramon was the founding member of the NWO. So, you know, WCW's success really, I think, helped revitalize a lot of these older wrestling games. Man, trying to throw Bret Hart out here. I think this should probably do it. Bret Hart is out. Let's see if we can get the Undertaker out. Papa Shango's running back and forth there. Undertaker's not ready to go. I've never been very good at the virtual pro wrestling, not virtual pro wrestling, Fire Pro Wrestling games. Virtual Pro Wrestling is WCW versus the World. I am good at that game, and we have reviewed that game, and it's an amazing game. The Fire Pro Wrestling, I don't know, I've never been able to pick up the way to do moves on that game. But the way to do moves on this game, it's pretty straightforward. You just basically toggle the grapple button and then the button you want to do your unique grapple move, and that could be throwing, it could be a suplex, could be a body slam, it could be tossing your opponent into the ropes. So whatever you want to do, it just all depends on what you decide to merge with the grapple button here. And when you are in a grapple, you are in a contest of strength with the person that you're grappling with. So this is the system that you have with these games that came out in the 16-bit era from Acclaim. Now, these types of games were followed up by the digitized wrestling games by the WWF and Acclaim, like WrestleMania, the arcade game, and In Your House, which we also have reviews of on the channel. And IRS is helping me out here, but the model looks like he's not ready to get knocked out. Yeah, now he is. But Lex Luger got in my way. See if I can, what I can do with Flexi Lexi here, as Hollywood like to call him. I met Hacksaw Jim Duggan when he came to Ithaca to perform at a 2CW wrestling show. He was extremely cool. I drew a big poster of him. He autographed it. We got a picture together. It's great stuff. Now, you can eye gouge and choke. And since this is a Royal Rumble, anything goes. Yeah, Luger's still not ready to go. So Shawn Michaels just came in. See if he'll oversell for Hulk here. Now, I can do my running leg drop to these guys if I can... Dang. No. I can do my running leg drop if I get these guys beaten up enough. I just got to body slam them. And then hit... no! And then hit the Z button. So with the Royal Rumble mode on this game, you got to be pretty strategic here. Pick your spots here. Missed that clothesline there. Martel's out. Darn it, Shawn Michaels ran right into me. So it's me and the Narcissist here. See if he's hurt enough to do my finish move to him. Nope. I just threw him out of the ring, though. And there we have it. And here comes Mean Gene to award Hulk the Royal Rumble victory. And we get to see the stats of the Royal Rumble, and it takes us right back to the character select screen. Let's see if we can do a really quick match so I can show you Hulk's finishing maneuver here. The running leg drop. We'll just crank the difficulty all the way down, and we'll see who the computer chooses for me to fight. Ooh, Bret Hart, perfect choice. And we'll do this one fall exhibition match here. Now, making the difficulty go down... oh great, ran right into the ring apron there. Make it easier for you to grapple, basically. And you can't have countouts. We can also hit this referee, actually. And basically you have your opponent with a life bar here, and you can... you just got to beat them up to the point where they don't have any more life, and then they're softened up to the point where you can do your special finish move to them. So, because this is set down on such a low difficulty, it's pretty easy for me to beat up Bret Hart. There's also a chair outside, and if I want to pick that up, I just walk over to it, and you can walk over to it and hit Y. I believe, yep. Now, how do I put this chair down? It's been so long since I've played this game. Hulk, get back in the ring. No, I don't know how to put the chair down. Get back in the ring. Okay, I just hit Y again. So, Brett should be pretty... X-Bomber! The leg drop! And the pin! 1, 2, 3! And that, my friends, is what would have happened if Hulk and Bret Hart ever had a pay-per-view match. No, I have no idea. Alright. So there we have it, guys. That is WWF, the Royal Rumble for the Sega Genesis. A game I highly recommend. Pick this game up, and during those lulls, make sure you listen to the WrestleMania soundtrack when you play the game. Until next time, guys, my name's Noel. You take care of yourself. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.